I watched him as he smiled maliciously. Turns out Kevin would fool around in school with all of us dumb idiots. So one day, I decided to skip a grade. I know what some of y'all are thinking. How could you just sit down and decide to do that? Well, when I was in kindergarten, I got held back. So all my life, I knew I was a year below. And the thing that bothered me the most was that my cousin, who was way younger than me, was a year ahead. And oh boy, that shit grinded my gears. I would watch her as her and the normies would chat in their classrooms. Oh, I knew they were talking about me. The normies always do. So you see, I didn't just decide to skip year. One of them had to work hard. I used to be stupid as fuck. I would waste my time watching anime at home and come to school and just daydream. But what got me straight was this. So one day, our French teacher came to our class. He told us he had finished marking our exam papers. See, I wasn't too confident with it because for the longest time, I didn't care about school. I mean, our school always sent these crazy Christian people who kept telling us that what was going to end in 2012. And I was like, okay, dog, I'ma just enjoy the ride till the meter hits. Sayonara, suckers. But guess what? On that day, nothing happened. So you can't blame me for not caring about school. So as I said, I wasn't feeling 100% on my exam scores. One thing to point out was that I had a friend, we'll call him Kevin, who I thought was on the same IQ level as me. You know, you feel better when you're not the only stupid one around. Two heads are better than one, right? See, I assumed because both of us were fooling around before the French exam, you know, we would kind of get the same score. I just want to put out there that anyone who got below 80% would get lashed 7 times in front of the whole class. So our French teacher called out Kevin's name and indirectly looked at me. You guys think this is a joke, yeah? Kevin, 84%. What? I watched him as he smiled maliciously. Turns out Kevin would fool around in school with all of us dumb idiots and would go home and learn. On top of that, he would have extra classes. This nigga would secure the bag in his brain and come with the audacity to fool around with us knowing that we have not learnt shit. Me thinking, damn bruh, if you're gonna die, we'll all die together. Turns out this nigga had different plans. This was my first time experiencing betrayal from a friend. Maybe because I didn't have many, and it hit me right in the leftovers of my black heart. Then my French teacher called out my name. Rafede. I waited silently, knowing that this was the end for me. This was it. I messed up. But no, I wasn't going down like no bitch. That's when I went into my inner world and I had a conversation with my alters. Kay looked at me and told me what was gonna happen. We're gonna stand over there, receive those strokes, and not even flinch. Nigga ways, man. 46. So luckily I switched before I walked up there, but Kay took those strokes, and he took it like a man. See, we had top 5 in my class. They were all girls, obviously. And a quick reminder, we get positions based on our grades. It's basically a competition to see who's the smartest. So yes, as I said, I could see it on my classmates' faces. Those girls in the top 5 noticed what was coming. The storm that would break the cycle. They saw the face. The face of the motherfucking nigga that's coming for the spot.